Good morning, students. I, Sudha Kumari, welcome you all to the online class. In our last class, we had started the chapter Plants Around Us, in which we had discussed that there are different types of plants, like the very big plants, they are called the trees. Then medium-sized plants, they are called the shrubs, and the small plants are called the herbs. And we had discussed a lot about these three types of plants in our last class. Other than these three types of plants, there are two more types of plants. So the number fourth type of plant other than the herbs, shrubs and trees, fourth type of plants are the climbers. What are the features of these type of plants? They have very weak and thin stem. Their stem is very weak and thin, not as strong as the stem of the trees and the shrubs as we had seen in our last class. Then they cannot stand and grow straight. See here, these are the examples. They cannot stand and grow straight. They need support to climb up. You can say that this plant is growing straight, but if you'll see carefully, we'll find that this plant, it is the grape plant, okay, grapevine, it is growing with the help of support. If you will see, you'll find that it has wrapped itself around a support, and with the help of this only it is growing upward. And if it won't be there any support, this plant won't be able to grow in upward direction. It will fall down because its stem is very weak. So it can't stand straight without the help of any support. Here also you can see this is money plant, very common plant. Here is the support. It is growing upward with the help of this support. Here also you can see a frame is there. This is the pea plant. It is growing, wrapping itself around this frame. Here also you can see the plant is growing, wrapping around the support. Sticks are there and it has wrapped itself around these sticks and growing in upward direction. So these types of plants, they have very weak and thin stem, and that's why they cannot stand straight. They need support to climb up. Examples are the peas, grapes and money plant. Next type of plant is the creepers. They also have weak and thin stem like the climbers. So like the climbers, they also have weak and thin stem, and they creep on the ground and spread their branches on the ground. See here, you can see these examples. They are creeping on the ground. See, this is the pumpkin plant. It is creeping on the ground. Here also you can see it is the watermelon. You can also see ground very clear here. It is growing on the ground only, creeping on the ground only. Bitter gourd. Here also you can see the soil. It is creeping on the ground. Pumpkin. So these plants, they creep on the ground. They don't stand straight like trees and shrubs and herbs. They creep on the ground and spread their branches on the ground. See, these are the branches. They have gone spread on the ground only. Examples are watermelon, pumpkin, strawberry, bitter gourd. Grass is also there. Grass is also creeper. So we saw that there are 5 different types of plants: the herbs, shrubs, trees, climbers and creepers. And here this chapter, it comes to end. The content part, explanation part of this chapter, it is completed now. Now the assignment is there. In my last video, I had told you to draw the pictures of the trees, the shrubs and the herbs. After that, again in your classwork copy, putting today's date, you give this side heading, draw 2 climbers and name them. So here I have given you 3 pictures. You can draw any 2 which you feel easy to draw. You can draw them. This is the grapevine. Here it is the pea plant. It is the money plant. So you draw any 2 nicely, beautifully and color them. Then you give another heading. Draw 2 creepers and name them. And again you have to draw these 2 creepers. This is the pumpkin and this is the watermelon. I have tried to give you the easy pictures, easy diagrams that you can draw nicely, easily. So draw it in the same way, color it also, and again I am reminding you, don't use a sketch pen. Only pencil color you can use or crayons you can use. After this, you give this heading. Define the following terms. Some definitions I have given you. So all these definitions you have to write in your classwork copy. The first term is the trees. Definition is very big and strong plants are called trees. Example, mango tree and neem tree. Second is herbs. Very small plants with thin and green stem are called herbs. Example, tomato plant and ladyfinger plant. Then it is shrubs. Shrubs are the plants with multiple stems. They look like bush. Example, cotton plant and rose plant. Then climber. Climbers are the very weak plants that need support to climb up. So it is very clear from the name only. Climbers, they climb. Example, grapevine plant and money plant. Creepers, they are also very weak plants and they creep on the ground and spread their branches. Examples are watermelon and grass. So you have to write all these definitions in your classwork copy and also learn it. In our next class, or next, we have to discuss the exercise portion of this chapter. That is the fill in the blanks, tick the correct option, and true and false is there, question answers are there. That portion I will give you in the form of PDF and you have to copy that from there. Till then, you keep these definitions learned. Thank you.